G'day guys, my name is Trent, aka LaxLime, bringing you a Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. Today we have an OU battle, which is scary for me, because I don't really know the OU metagame. It's not really somewhere that I hang around all very often. So yeah, this was pretty scary, and his team is a bit frightening, to be honest. But we are up against, I am going to butcher his name, Krosed, or something along those lines. And he is also a YouTuber. He does mainly, I think, Call of Duty stuff. But if you're into that, you know, his link will be in the description, so do go check him out. I know that Greninja is banned as well. This is a Carlos Greninja, so I was all G with that, because the only real problem, or the reason why it was broken, in my opinion, was the gunk shot. But yeah, since it was Carlos bred, I was like, yeah, that's cool. We can rumble. But let's get straight into the battle. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit weird, because I am sick and it is a bit of a struggle to talk really quickly. So yeah, but you know, I'm sick, so I've got nothing else to do but record. So I may as well. So yeah, let's go, and I hope you guys enjoy the battle. So it actually leads off with these Concalda as I go into my Darmanitan, because I knew I could just U-turn out on any matchup. I sort of tossed and turned about this for a little while, but he actually decided to switch out as I just went for the U-turn. I just wanted a good matchup on whatever he sort of brought in next. Now, looking at the Togekiss, it's going to be a problem. The Togekisses are always a problem, just because of that, you know, Paraflinch, Serene Grace stuff. That's really, really annoying. So yeah, my plan here was really just to set up the Will-O-Wisp. If I can get the Willow on it, at least the leftovers will be null and void, and I'll be able to get some more damage off it. But he ended up switching out into these Metaswine, which is fine. I know that our Hydro Pump is going to absolutely demolish this thing on the next turn if I do not miss. He opts to actually stay in and set up his Stealth Rocks on this turn, which is fine by me. Stealth Rocks are a bit annoying. They're just a part of the game. So I'm able to just fire off that almighty Hydro Pump, and yeah, Mano is down. So that's one Pokemon out of the way, completely out of the way. Now he goes into his Charizard. I really thought it was going to be a Y, just because of the way he brought it in, you know, for the Drought Solar Beam. But it turns out it's the X. So I went for the Volt Switch here, as he set up a Dragon Dance. So this is a bit scary. Pretty scary, really. So yeah, I have to Volt Switch out of there. I'm glad that I went second, because now it gets me a sort of free switch into Fab, which is my Darmanitan, and I can go for the Rock Slide. I know I'll outspeed because I am Tree Scarf, and you know what? That sucks. 3 HP live. That really sucks. And I know Darmanitan ain't gonna survive no Earthquake. That's +1. So he goes down. The only thing on my team with priority, because he's going to outspeed pretty much everything, is Bluesy. I don't remember this guy's name. Bishop. And that's only because of Sucker Punch. Now, I went for the Sucker Punch. I was sort of thinking he was going to go for the Dragon Dance. But you know what? The rule is, you just keep on hitting Sucker Punch. You will, you know, I may run out of Sucker Punches before he runs out of Dragon Dance. But I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to keep on hitting Sucker Punch. I was sort of mucking around with like the timing as well, so I was like, clicked it straight away first time, and then like took forever the next time, just to try to mess with his head a little bit, just so, you know, he would overthink it and not predict me to go for the Sucker Punch, and it worked. So yeah, Zard is down, and I'm not going to survive an attack from Concalda, so I have to switch out of here. I was really fearing the Gut set, because Guts Concalda is a nightmare, and I really thought Rotom would be able to take this a lot better, and it does not. That Drain Punch does so much damage, and then I see the Flame Orb. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. I was too scared to go for the Hydro Pump, because I will miss it, because I always miss it in clutch moments. So I decided to go for the what's it called, the Charge Beam, and hope that I can survive a Drain Punch, but I do not. So Rotom is down. The only thing I can really do from here, just because this thing is bulky as, is to go on Diggersby, and just go for the Earthquake, hoping that's enough to kill. And you know what? That is so typical. Another like few HP live. I ain't gonna survive the Ice Punch. I was really fearing the Mach Punch there as well, but I was hoping like hell that Diggersby could survive it. but it also, at least it gets it down to a low enough range for the burn kill. So yeah, that's really good. I do go out and Sylveon here, which is cool. I really like Sylveon. He goes out into his Greninja, and because this is the Carlos one, I've got no, like, I'm happy to stay in. It doesn't have Gunk Shot, so it ain't gonna be able to do anything to me. He just goes for, you know, Dark Pulse, which does nothing, and I can just retaliate with the Moonblast. So that's fine. Greninja's dead. Not a problem. In my opinion, I think Greninja only really got broken after Gunk Shot, I believe. It's annoying Pokemon, and it's fast Pokemon, and it's a hard Pokemon to deal with, but after, it had, like, counters, but after the Gunk Shot, it really messed life up, didn't it? So he does go into the Togekiss. I just go out into the Bluesy, which I now realise is a stupid play, because I did not realise. I feel like really silly for this, and this is where it really shows that I don't play higher tiers very often. I had no idea these things had Fire Blast or Flamethrower or anything. So yeah, that was silly of me. So he ain't gonna survive that, and he goes down. I've only got Sylveon and Venusaur left from here, and you know what? Togekiss is gonna be a problem. He's going for that Thunder Wave, and yeah, I can't do anything to that. I get the paralysis on the first turn there. But I don't think he can touch me very much at all, and like, I can't really touch him as well, so I decided to go for the Carmine. I think I worked it out that I'd need at least 2 Carmines up to actually be able to dent this thing more than what a Roost would do. So that was my plan, really. I was sort of hoping that he wouldn't switch into Garchomp, because if he switched into the Garchomp, he would definitely have Poison Jab, and that wouldn't be really nice, and that's exactly what he did on the next turn, so that sucks. At this range, I was sort of happy that I would be able to take a what's it called? A Poison Jab, and you know what? I survived it. Not well, and I'm really glad that I went for that the Wish on that turn back there, because now I can at least take this thing down to a Sash. I can get my Wish up, and then after leftovers, it sort of puts me at another range where I can survive another Poison Jab, and I've just got to pray like hell I do not get the flinch, not the flinch, the Para Hacks, because that would basically mean that I lost the game. So I survive it, I don't get paralyzed, and I can go for that the Draining Kiss, which takes out the Garchomp. Now we've got Sylveon, Venusaur, and Togekiss all hanging around here, and yeah, this is gonna be a little bit scary. I don't think Venusaur can really do much to the Togekiss because of the Air Slash. So my plan was to hope I can survive an Air Slash at +1, go for the Wish, hope that he thinks I'm going to go for the Protect and he goes for the Roost, and then go for a Draining Kiss so I can get some, get some health back, and then I'll be able to survive a couple more, Air Slashes and Wishing and whatnot. But he just goes straight for the Air Slash, so that means Sylveon is down. I had a plan, it didn't work out, but, it sometimes does it. Now, I do go in the Venusaur. I'm really hoping that an Air Slash won't do too much to this thing. I do Mega Evolve as he goes for the, the Para Flinch strategy, which is really annoying. Really annoying, but, that's the way it rolls. So I do actually break through and go for the Sludge Bomb, and that does a decent amount. Like, that's okay. That's like, what's that, 60%, I guess? And, it does a lot more than a Roost will, so I'm sure that he's probably going to just wait out until I miss a Sludge Bomb, or get paralyzed. But, the more you go for the Sludge Bomb, the chances of the crit, it's there. It's real. So I was just sort of praying at this point that I'd get a crit. He does go for the Air Slash here, and yeah, that does a lot. That does a lot. And then I get the flinch. I did click Sludge Bomb there, and you know what? After that would have put him down. It could have actually killed, or it would at least put him down to a range where the possibility of me winning would have been higher. So that I think that paralysis mattered. But you know what? It turned out to be a really close game and an actual really fun game in the end. And I really enjoyed it. And I don't necessarily go up to OU very often, so it was nice to have an OU game every once in a while, just to see how the others live. Yeah. But that is all from me. Remember to go check out my opponent. His link will be in the description. And, you know, if you want a chance to battle me, just ask. He got a battle just because he asked me on Twitter. So it's not hard. You can just ask me and we can generally arrange it from there. And, yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, as always. You know, comment, share, do all those wonderful things if you did enjoy. And you know what? I hope to see you guys next time.